How to knit the I-cord cast-on, English style. For this tutorial, you will need a pair of knitting needles. Special thanks to our sponsor Skacel for providing today's needles. Today we are using their Addi Natura double-pointed needles in size 8 and a ball of yarn. Special thanks to our sponsor Lion Brand for providing today's yarn. Today we are using their Superwash Merino Cashmere line in the color Green Tea. The I-cord cast-on is a way of creating a nice clean edge on the beginning of your work, and it takes what the I-cord normally is, which is a little like knitted tube, and attaches it at the beginning of your work and just makes it a really nice finished piece, and it complements the I-cord bind-off really well. So let's show you how we do this. Okay, the first thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to cast on 4 stitches. So I'm going to use what we call the knitted on cast on. So we'll make a slip knot, put that onto one of our needles and tighten that down. Okay, we don't want it to be too tight. We want to be able to move across the needle easily. Okay, then we're just going to slip the needle in, pull out, and place it on our needle. Okay, it's very similar to the cable cast on. It's called the knitted on cast on, and we have videos for both the cable and knitted on cast on, plus a bunch of other cast ons. You can use whatever method is easiest for you. Okay, so once we have 4 stitches on our main needle, we're going to go to step 2, and we're just going to knit all 4 stitches. Okay, now for step 3, we're going to slip those 4 stitches back to our main needle. For step 4, we're going to knit this first stitch again, and we're going to leave the stitch on our needle. Okay, so we're going to pull this real tight, and then step 5, we're going to bring the needle around and we're going to insert it back into the stitch. We're going to go through the back loop. Okay, we'll knit that, and then we'll pull that stitch off of the needle. Okay, and you know, this is not tight enough. We want this stitch to be really tight. So I'm going to pull this a little bit tighter here and come back around and knit that one again. And we're going to pull that tight the entire time because we don't want to have super loose stitches on this cast on. Okay, for step 6, we're going to knit the rest of the stitches in the row. Okay, now for step 7, we're going to slip these stitches back to our main needle again, but this time we're only going to slip the first 4 stitches. Okay, and then this is the stitch that we'll be creating our cast on from. And so we're going to be adding another stitch at the beginning of every row, and that's what's going to give us our cast on row that we can work from. So let's do that again. We're going to insert our needle. This is step 4 that we're repeating, and knit this stitch. We're going to hold that tight. Step 5, insert it through the back loop. Remember to pull that real tight. Step 6, knit the rest of the stitches. And then step 7, we're just going to slip those first 4 stitches back to our main needle. Okay, so we're going to continue repeating steps 4 through 7 until you've reached the desired number of cast on stitches for your pattern, plus 3 stitches, and we'll show you why you need those additional 3 stitches at the end of the row. Okay, and to finish our cast on, what we're going to do is we're going to slip those 4 stitches back to our main needle one more time. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to knit the first 2 together and then knit the second two together as well. Okay, and then we're going to slip those two back to our needle, main needle, and we're going to knit them together one more time. Okay, and that's going to decrease those 3 extra stitches that we have and leave us with 1 on the end. Okay, and then you can just start knitting from there, and it gives you this really nice clean edge. And that's how you knit the I-cord cast-on. Want more New Stitch A Day? Check out our website at newstitchaday.com.